Merger of Delhi's three municipalities: East Delhi Municipal Corporation, North Delhi Municipal Corporation, South Delhi Municipal Corporation. The center has said that unification will improve the local bodies' financial standing. AAP government, which has had a troubled relationship with BJP-dominated municipalities. Delhi municipality was divided into three agencies in 2012 to decentralize local governance. The trifurcation not only failed its stated objective but also pushed the city's local administration into financial quagmire. North Delhi Municipal Corporation, which has the largest number of hospitals and schools, East Delhi Municipal Corporation, which administers some of the poorest localities in Delhi, has struggled for revenues, while South Delhi Municipal Corporation has done relatively better. Okay. Ash Bharti, the Persian. T25, and the world's was Al-Bharti's oyster. She seemed destined for more Grand Slams, on course to becoming a dominant player in women's tennis of this era. Okay, next article that we are moving into is related to police, tech and prejudice. Okay, Union Minister remarked that second phase of interoperable criminal justice system 3,500 crore project is set to be completed by 2026 with increased use of artificial intelligence, fingerprinting system and other tools of predictive policing. The minister noted that 1 crore fingerprints have already been uploaded. If these were available to all police stations as a part of crime and criminal tracking networking system, there would no longer be any need to pursue criminals. The small thumb impression machine can be added to the phone to capture the fingerprint at the checking point public spaces. If the fingerprint recorded matches with the police database, all information about the person, the criminal records will be pulled up. The system is being lauded as it circumvents the long waiting period in the fingerprint analysis as a part of investigation. But the enthusiasm from generating and cross-referencing the data to make policing more efficient ignores the privacy and concerns structural faults of policing. Supreme Court in case Puttasamy declared fundamental right to informational privacy as paramount and noted that any measure that sought to collect information or surveillance be legal, necessary, proportionate. State surveillance for policing needs to be re-evaluated in this light. Given that policing replicates existing casteist notion of who are criminals and how they are controlled. The existing system of ICJS and CCTNs empower the states to cross-reference data between the different pillars of the criminal justice system in the name of creating efficient police infrastructure. Beyond this, integrating fingerprint-based criminal record data fetching system to list the predictive policing practices will give birth to mass surveillance, particularly of certain oppressed caste communities based on little evidence. Nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes were ascribed criminality by birth and considered as hereditary criminals addicted to the systematic commission of non-bailable offences under the Colonial Criminal Tribes Act 1871. It has been replaced with murky habitual offenders provision. The police maintains a dossier of habitual offenders, which includes expensive demographic details, personal information and evidence of the criminality. This has an all-encompassing impact on lives and livelihood of the suppressed communities. They are forced to live in informal settlements in urban spaces which are heavily surveilled. Okay, Ukraine and myth about NATO. Firstly, it must be underlined that NATO is not an organization that expanded to east. It was we, independent European state, that decided on our own to go west. Our allies, one for all for one. Since the fall of communism, our GDP per capita has grown exponentially. Our countries are now leading economic models with impressive records in most social and economic indexes. Secondly, neither our decision to join NATO nor the organization itself poses a threat to Russia. It is a defensive alliance, one that seeks no territory. Moreover, in the last 2 decades, NATO focused efforts on fighting terrorism and piracy. threats that are common for most states including India. NATO stands for freedom, democracy, rule of law, respect for smaller nations. Russia, on the other hand, committed to respecting Ukraine's sovereignty in return for Kyiv, giving up its nuclear weapon in the Budapest Memorandum. Russia has broken its commitment to work together, damaged our trust by conducting cyber attacks on some of us, annexing the part of the territory of our neighbors. It has a legitimate interest concerning Ukraine on defending itself against NATO. Then why does it refuse to advance such interest through diplomacy? Okay. Finally, the people of Ukraine are fighting today for some opportunities, same opportunities that our countries had in the last 3 decades. Ukrainian people want to exercise their right to self-determination according to UN Charter to live in peace and transform their country. Ukraine fight for the values that we have Bucharest 9 believe in, we have fought for over many generations, which we will always collectively defend. Buffer zone are part of other sphere of influence. All states have the right to independently follow the aspirations of their people. Our next article is Kashmiri Pandit group files a curative plea in Supreme Court. That's all. If you like the video, please do share, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.